Hey, 488 folks, I just wanted to give you a Friday video here. Friday thoughts. Let's talk about Apex. Big problem there was money. They were losing money. Sales had increased, but they were spending money remarkably. They weren't efficient. Go struggled with being able to set up a structure that had some accountability to it and had the ability to actually turn out some good usefulness with keeping people happy and informed. Remember, we start off with a vision, goals, strategy. He struggled with the strategy part. All of those things that he tried should have actually worked had he not left it so structured. or bordered. He'd set up the structure and then he just would kind of let it go to hell. Not good communication and really bad accountability and follow up. Okay. All right, let's move on to your first writing assignment. Man, all the way through all three sections, we had total several 100-point papers. I am so proud of you guys. The folks that are around the 85 level, you guys are right there. You just got to pick up the clues in that formatting. Look at that example I gave you that's out there, the full case study. You'll see what's going on. I know it's possible because actually this semester I got more hundreds than I've ever gotten. So you guys just plug in a little deeper. Those that got below 85, what can I say? Something got missed somewhere. You guys are not paying attention to the example I gave you, and it showed up, man. I want to try and help you guys get prepared for that next step out of here, and this is real important to me, and it works. I'm mentoring about 10 students right now in their careers, and they're coming back and saying, man, you were right about writing. You were right about communication and our written words. And what the boss expects, and also what amount of ambiguity there is from the boss. They are not getting it handed to them. They have to figure this stuff out on their own. So I'm easing you guys into this, all right? You can redo these things as many times as you want. I hope you get 100 on them. I want to give you guys A's, okay? Work for it. I'll give you the A. All right. Coming up here, we've got this writing assignment for the market analysis. Look, there's a part in there that is going to be foreign to you. You should have had it in some other classes. The industry analysis, you've got 5 forces there that we're looking at. Take a look at the example. Look how that's written. Basically, we want to know if our threats are high or low. Okay, so what we're looking for is threats of new entrants, high or low. In the shoe industry, low. Not too many shoe companies popping up every day that's competing on a level at Nike and Under Armour and Adidas. Okay, who has control here when it comes to buying our product? Do we have control? Can we set prices anywhere we want? No. Why is that? Switching costs are low, okay? So they can go from an Adidas to a Nike to a New Balance without any costs, okay? Maybe a little discomfort. All right, what about our suppliers that are supplying to us? Who has control? Do we have control over them? Yes. Okay, we're talking about basically a commodity product here. We're not talking jet engines. We're talking shoes. So that's a good thing. It keeps our profits up. A couple things that are keeping profits up here and sustainable profits. One is threats of new entry is low, okay? Control from our suppliers is low, all right? So these are good things. That means the industry is very competitive, yet profitable. All right, so that's the bottom line on this. And try to, if you can, glean that out of the example I gave you there, okay? SWOT analysis, straightforward, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. Do that on all your, or the top 3 of your competitors. Now, in that opening paragraph, you want to tell me how big this market is. Don't kill yourself and find data that says the market is this big. Just add your top 3 competitors and tell me what top 3 competitors you used. Add their sales. If that was 5 billion apiece, it's 15 billion. Okay, and they all represent 1/3. I can hang with that. But if you go out there and you Google market size or industry analysis, shoe, athletic wear shoe industry analysis, PPT or PDF, you will find interesting stuff. Okay, so that information's out there. Go out and get it. But I want to know right off the bat, what's the market, who's playing in it, what level are they playing in it at, so what their share is it going up, is it going down, does it stay the same, what the strengths of this market is, what are the opportunities of this market, if there's any threats. You can do a SWOT on anything, including a market. Okay? I want you guys to dig in and do really well on this, because you're going to have to do it on your final case study. Everybody's going to do an industry analysis and a market analysis one more time on the final. So dig in and get used to this stuff, okay? Finally, CITL, a basic lesson in decentralized and centralized decision making. Use the book, use whatever you can to learn as much about that as you can. My PowerPoint slides. I can tell you this, decentralized is fast, agile, customer-centric. Centralized, cheaper, slower, not so agile, safer, more control, more consistency. We're going to be looking for a combination of these two things. There's a big hint to you. There's never a situation where you can't use a little of both. Don't forget that. Okay, so read CITL. I've already got some in. You guys that are putting a couple bullet points out there per pro and con, that's not cool. I'll tell you right now. I'm going to show you some A-level work. There's A-level work I put on Blackboard on the site. So for those of you that are looking around, and some of you have found, I've left you guys examples of great work out there for you. Man, look at that. I mean, I don't want you copying and pasting that, but you can, a lot of the same things they came up with, you're going to cite the page numbers, cite where you got it from, and I'm good. Okay? All right, that's about it. It's a wrap, man. We had a good week. It was a busy week. Next week we got another busy week. We're taking the section that's at College of Business right now up in Big Rapids, and they're going to be going into a vetting session with a doctor next week. So unfortunately I can't do that with everybody, but I'm going to hopefully videotape that session. I'll put it out there for you guys. All right, have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.